Welcome back to Smoky Stadium. 1-0 our score. Virginia High loads the bases in the bottom of the first, cashes in as Luke Witt comes to score. Give the RBI to Cooper McVeigh, an RBI walk. Both teams with 2 hits apiece in the first inning. They both left them loaded. Been a pretty even game through 1. And again, we told you earlier, these 2 teams were just a game away from the state tournament last year, both falling in the Region 2D semifinals. Virginia High, a tough loss to Marion, and Wise Central losing to John Battle. They're looking to find that trip to the state tournament this year, and good little contest here. We talked about the differences in the schedule for Virginia High. They played 4 really tough opponents, 1 against Abingdon, 2 John Battle, 1 DB. Then they played Graham. I'd say Wise Central's kind of in between those.
Yeah, they've got some bright spots, but they're also young.
Caden Hayes leads off the second. Lefty-lefty matchup. Foy, the first pitch. Hit out towards second base. Dom White dives. It deflects off of his glove into right field. So a first pitch hit for Caden Hayes. Good contact on it. Dom White lost about everything he could. I believe he lost his hat, his glove, his batting gloves.
Is that some sunflower seeds I see spilled out there?
That may be what it is. I can't tell if he's wearing sunglasses or not, but when White laid out there, everything that was loose on his uniform popped off. He's trying to get his glove back on, and Foy's ready to pitch. I think he just got it back on in time as Bryson Wilson shows bunt, gets it down, but fouls it down the third baseline.
There is still some debris at second base where he chose getting his glove on versus batting gloves and seeds and anything else that he had that wasn't quite squared away yet.
All Dom has to do is call timeout, but he's like, no, I don't want to be a bother. 0-1. I expect bunt here again from Bryson Wilson. He does show. He gets it down. Cooper McVeigh charges. His play is at first, and they retire the runner as Bryson Wilson does his job, moves Hayes up to second. 1 down in the top of the second inning. It's the number 9 hitter, Jackson Willie.
Yeah, good play there by McVeigh. Was able to kind of charge in, called off Hucks, said, let me take this, and went first with it to get the out.
Now, Willie, he's the center fielder. He's been described as, how do we say it, world-class speed? Is that the term that we heard?
That was the term on the scouting report that we were sent.
So this is a guy that can really run, so he may beat out something on the ground here. The number 9 hitter, first pitch, can't hit that one. That was way up and outside, 1-0. Hayes, the runner at second for Wise Central. They trail the Bearcats 1-0 in the second inning. 1-0 from Foy. That came in behind Willie, and it'll go all the way to the backstop past the Tennessee Smokies logo. And it's now 2-0, but more importantly, Hayes moves up to third.
Hucks is used to having to go get it. Boyce Cox in kind of a similar setup with a deep back wall.
2 balls, no strikes. Runner at third, 1 down in the second. Willie hits, and the pitch is fouled off to the left field side off the Wise Central dugout. And the ball just sits there. Is someone going to grab it? Okay, finally. Caden Isbell for Wise Central runs out to secure the baseball. 2-1 the count to Jackson Willie. The pitch, he shows bunt. And now Hucks throws behind the runner. They've got him in a pickle. Hucks chases him down and tags him out between third and home. What a play.
Textbook play right there. With a lefty on the mound, the runner at third thought he could get a little farther. Got a little too big for his britches and took one too many steps, and Hucks was on it, fired down to third, got him in the pickle.
So now the count's 3-1 on Willie. The pitch from Foy, ball 4. So that wasted even more a wasted opportunity for Wise Central as Willie walks. You know, they had Willie show bunt there. It was almost like they were going to run that safety squeeze play, and Hayes got too big of a secondary, and Hucks, he fired it down and got him stuck.
Yeah, Hucks is really smart behind the plate and was able to kind of read that one before it ever developed.
Top of the lineup here is Jaron Wyatt hits. And the first pitch slips out of Foy's hand all the way to the backstop again. That's 2 this inning. As soon as Foy let it go, he kind of looked at his hand, and he just looked like it slipped out.
After that pitch, Foy went down to the dirt to get a little bit of dirt on his hands, kind of Brooks Conrad it, but that was the second time he's done that today.
Willie now stands at second with the dangerous Jaron Wyatt at the plate. Fastball misses outside. It's 2-0. This is one of probably the 2 dangerous bats in this Y Central order here. You got to be careful here. 2-0. Wyatt fouls one off back our way, and you hear it bounce off the roof.
Rolled into the gutter, and it did not get corralled by the gutter. It came on down and bounced back to the netting.
It's like a game of Plinko on these foul balls.
Oh, now you're talking. I love some Price is Right.
2-1 the count to Jaron Wyatt. He's 0 for 1. He hits a high fly ball deep to left field. Lathrop over towards the line, reaches up and squeezes it for out number 3. Wyatt claps his hands and realizes he just missed one there as Virginia High strands another Wise Central player, this time at third base. Bearcats lead 1-0. They'll look to add on when we return on the Bearcat Sports Network.